Do you like gold?
I love gold.
Uh... Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. It's Neil here. And of course, Jersey news comes out. I got to talk about it, right? And I got to talk about it right away. I just got off work. Vegas made the announcement, I think, roughly 2.5, 3 hours ago. So, it's not immediate news. It's not breaking news. Most of you who are watching this probably already saw the news on Twitter or wherever. But this is pretty big news because anytime a new jersey is released, lots of people talk about it. It's not just jersey collectors like myself, as you can see behind me. If you're new to the channel, would love it if you could subscribe. But it's just general hockey fans on Twitter, Facebook, wherever. Everyone has an opinion, and nobody's right or wrong. That's kind of the beauty of hockey jerseys. Everyone has an opinion, and every opinion's right, really, because it's subjective. It's all personal opinion, and it would be boring if everyone thought the same way, wouldn't it? If everyone liked just one jersey in the NHL, or everyone hated this one specific jersey, it would just kind of get boring after a while. So it's kind of nice that people have different tastes. Now, if you've clicked on this video, then you probably want to know my tastes. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, then you'll especially want to know my taste because I do a lot of jersey content on this channel. So let's bring up the pictures before I actually reveal my opinion. Let's bring up the pictures. Actually, you know what? Let's just stop really quickly, and I want to go over some of the comments that I saw online before I dive in and dissect this jersey. Why is it gold? That's a big one. Why is it gold? And Vegas tweeted out after that, we are called the Golden Knights. You know that, right? So they were facing a lot of backlash. I think a lot of Vegas fans wanted to see a pure black one, a red one, just something that wasn't gold, because Nashville has a yellow/gold jersey, and a lot of people dislike it. I'm one of those people, and if you're familiar with me, you know that I love mustard. I think it's amazing, but I don't like mustard-colored jerseys. So I don't want to spoil my opinion too much here, but that was a big one online. Why gold? It's too much gold. It looks silly. The other one was, okay, well, basically this really isn't anything new. You've just inverted the colors, or you've used this exact same design and just moved the colors around and changed the primary color. So it was underwhelming or lackluster. Underwhelming was a word that I was having a conversation with Tim on Discord. Shout out to Tim, and he used the word underwhelming, and I saw it again on Twitter, and I thought that was a really good word to use. Underwhelming. I think that the popular opinion on this jersey would be that it is underwhelming. That's kind of the general feedback that I was seeing on Twitter. Now let's actually dive into this thing. So the arms, I guess I could show you this one. The arms are designed the same way, just all the colors have been moved around. This gray is not the primary color anymore. Gold is, and the gold is pulled from here, and now in this section you have the white. This is my problem. I think the white detracts from the gold. And you look at this and you think, how could white detract from the gold? It's gold, it's sparkly, it's in your face. How could white be the distracting factor? But to me it is. My eyes don't go to the logo or the gold around the sparkles of the jersey. It goes to the white because it's just so overpowering. That's such a thick stripe. I don't think it works with the gold in this specific jersey. I think it could work with maybe a few tweaks of the jersey itself, but for this design, I don't think it works. The collar is generally the same, so there's no strings or no laces. The bottom of the jersey is the same as this one, just some colors changed around, and you can see the other Vegas jersey back here behind me. So it's like there's nothing magically new here. There's nothing inventive. There's no innovation going on here. It's just the same jersey with colors being rearranged. That's really all I can say at this point before I move on to the next image, which is just, I guess I don't really have to say anything else to say here. This next image is just the face on the front by itself, just a bigger image. The next image I have here is of the uniform. So we get to see the entire uniform in play. And a lot of the criticism is, why is the bottom of the jersey gray? Or sorry, no, why is the pants gray and not gold? I saw that a lot, and I really disagreed with it. Most of the comments that I saw online about the jersey, I agreed with. But this one, I disagreed with. The pants should be gray. Look at the bottom of the jersey. I know it's hard to see here in this specific photo. But look at the bottom of the jersey that transitions from gold to white and then to that thicker gray stripe at the bottom. That aligns nicely with the pants. It completely matches. If those pants were gold, look at the top of the socks. The top of the socks are the same gold color. That would bleed up into the gold pants. It would just look really silly. It would look like he pissed himself. So good idea for the charcoal gray pants. Totally agree. Now the socks. Now we're talking about the jersey here, but those socks, I really like those socks. Those are amazing. I don't think I've ever seen socks like that in any hockey league using those colors. So, I mean, kudos for them for doing that. A lot of people criticizing the gloves. I actually don't mind the gloves. I for whatever reason, I like white gloves, so I'm okay with that. Now, the next image shows a bit of the back, and I think that the name letters look okay. I'm fine with that being the gray and not the white font. I think it would stand out more as gray like it is. I saw some people say that it should be white online. So I guess I technically disagree with that, but I'd have to see them both side by side to really form my final opinion. The rest of it looks like the current jerseys do now. So nothing crazy. This next photo that I want to show you is my biggest gripe of the jersey itself, because do you see where the elbow is and it changes to red, and then you go all the way up to the shoulder where it stops? So the exact same thing that's happening on this jersey. So look from here to here, like at the bottom of the red on this jersey. I think that's phenomenal. I actually love that part in white. I just don't think it goes with the gold or the sparkles and stuff. If you took that swatch or that cutout of the arm and put it on a different jersey with a different primary color other than gold, if it was red or if it was black or something, I think that would be really interesting. I absolutely love that section. The section here that's gold, that's white in this new jersey, I think it looks phenomenal in white, just not on the gold. So that I have heavy criticism. Now, my other biggest gripe is the texture. If you've never seen a Vegas jersey in person, and especially if you've never worn one or touched this gold part here, it's not typical jersey mesh, okay? It's tinsely, it's sharp, it's scratchy. You can hear it. Listen. Do you hear that? Now listen to the jersey mesh. It's different. This scratches. Like, these jerseys are annoying to wear. Like, I do like this jersey, but I hate wearing it because it just scratches my elbows and just itches me and stuff. And I look at this and I think, okay, so my biggest gripe with the current jerseys is that I don't like wearing it because it's scratchy. And then you come out with this one, which looks like the exact same texture, except the entire jersey. So I look at this and think, I don't even want to wear this. Like, this would be extremely uncomfortable. However, I don't want to officially say that as my opinion until I see it in person, because although it might look sparkly like this and it might look similar, I don't know if it's the same material. I don't think it would be this scratchy, tinsely kind of material. It just wouldn't really make sense, I think, to the entire jersey, and I don't think the players would like it either. So I will reserve that official opinion until I actually get to see one of these in person. So I hope I am proven wrong and that that's not the case. But if it is the case, and it is the same material as this is a huge fail by the Vegas Golden Knights. I think that was a big flop. In my opinion, it could go down as one of the worst mistakes in jersey history in the NHL. But anyways, moving on to the next one. You can really see the sparkles in this one. To me, this one makes me nervous because there are so many sparkles that are coming out, kind of like in this section here. I just look at that and think, damn, I'm worried about that one. I am very worried about that one. So overall, I would give this jersey I'd probably give it a 4 to 10. I think it is underwhelming, like many have said. I think it's a missed opportunity. I know a lot of fans wanted black or red as a primary color as a first alternate. Now, we might see another alternate come from Vegas in the near future, But we did know this was coming. Like, this wasn't a shock. Vegas announced this months ago that they were bringing into the organization a third jersey or an alternate jersey, and it was going to be gold. Like, we knew that months ago. That had people worried, but there was a lot of shock and surprise online that this was gold. And if you're into jerseys, you knew it was coming. So maybe that information wasn't as widespread as I initially thought. But overall, probably 4 out of 10. I'm nervous to buy this until I see someone else talk about it in person. So if there is a jersey collector out there who gets it and makes a video, or posts a photo and then it says their opinion on it and whatnot, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna watch those videos because I want to know if it is this material. If it's not, I'll probably buy it. If it is, I'm not buying it, probably ever, because I can't wear it. I'm not gonna wear this scratchy jersey that just drives me crazy. I'm just not gonna do it. And even if it's not, I mean, it's really not even that nice. You just inverted the colors and using gold as your primary color, my least favorite primary color on jerseys in the NHL. So I think my 4 out of 10 is being pretty generous. Now, I will say that I like the boldness of it. I even though I don't really like the jersey, the fact that they were like, you know what, we are called the Golden Knights. Vegas is flashy. Like, this is what we're known for. We are, there's lots of lights and there is a lot of gold flakes and shininess. Let's do it. Let's bring out a jersey. Let's be bold. Let's do something that no one else has ever done before in the NHL. So actually, huge props for Vegas, to Vegas for doing this. I think it was smart in a way, but I think when they look back on it, they'll probably realize that it might have been a mistake. So this is, I think, a good lesson learned for the Golden Knights organization. I think their next jersey will be phenomenal. I think this one is a flop. That's what I think. With that said, now we can help them out. If this gets to the Vegas Golden Knights organization, which it probably won't, but if it does, let's help them out in the comment section. If you're familiar with the channel, I look at a lot of jersey concepts. I absolutely love looking at concepts. So let's look back on some of the concepts that were submitted to me that I've reviewed or reacted to, and let's decide if any of these are better than the ones that they just released. And you can do this by commenting down below. So I'm going to show you 14 concepts, okay, from here on out. If you like them, if you like at least one more than the Vegas jersey, I want you to comment down below and say yes, and then give me a number, and I'll put a number up on the screen as we go through as to which specific concept you're looking at. So yes, I like it more than the jersey that was just released. I like number whatever concept the most. Maybe Vegas can see this. Maybe they can use this as research or data or something to see, okay, they seem to be like really liking this one specifically. Maybe we could consider that in the future, because Vegas has said in the past that they want to listen to fans. They want to know what fans want. They want to know what fans, what kind of merchandise they want, what kind of whatever. Like they're all about communication. They're all about listening. Well, let's make them listen here. Let's give them some ideas. Okay, so let's look at the first one. And I don't know the concept or the designers' names on a lot of these. Some of them will have names, some of them won't. So this is number one. This one's pretty cool. You got that castle formation that's on there that you see in the T-Mobile Arena. Excuse me. Got a whole uniform here for this one. That kind of banner look that's coming down. Number 3, which is a very similar design. This was by never mind, it's not on there. Very similar design, but it's got that chainmail in behind as kind of the texture. And this one's by Eric, and we looked at this months and months ago. So you get to see some texture in the stripe in the middle, which is the same texture that's kind of in here in the gold arms, and then you get some of that castle feature as well. This one's bold. This is this is bold. Talk about gold flakes. This is it. Number 6. So Saturn Styles did this one. A primary jersey, a jersey using red as the primary color. I think this was probably the step that they should have taken, or this is kind of the direction that they should have gone. I would have really liked to see this. Concept number 7. So again, a lot more red in this one. So I think people would have maybe gravitated towards this one a little bit more than the one they just released. Concept number 8. I think this one's phenomenal. It has a real neon glow here, and they're using the secondary logo as the primary logo on this jersey, which was another complaint that I forgot about earlier. I apologize. People were complaining that they didn't use that amazing alternate logo as the primary logo on the third or alternate jersey. So again, Missed opportunity, but I like this one. Number 9, kind of similar, but no neon aspects here, but a lot of red in this one. Big logo in the middle. This one's nice. Number 10, kind of going to almost like using the gray, but adding just a blue tinge to it, I guess, and has some other features like the castle down below along the arms. This one goes for the dark direction. You've got some subtle text on the arms, some texture, or the logo itself up in the neck. So that one's pretty nice. Number 12, kind of utilizing that banner kind of look down in the middle of the arms by the elbow. Some more red in this one. Number 13, the whole uniform here, but we've got even more texture in the gold stripes on the arms at a different angle. Change the logo in the middle to kind of have the castle texture on top, which I think was a phenomenal addition. I don't know who did this, but if you're watching, shout out. And then the font on the back, this one's pretty cool too. Very kind of like script or ink, whatever. And number 14, the last one that I have, and there's been more going back in videos and stuff. I just grabbed 14 to look at, but this one uses that white stripe on the gold, which not a huge fan of, but it's different. And I actually like this one more than the one that was just released, I think. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Like I said, if you did like any of these concepts more than the jersey that was just released by the Vegas Golden Knights, comment down below and say yes, and then say what number or what concept you think was best or better. Or if you think they were all better, put all 14. Or if you think multiples, 7, 11, and 14 were my favorites, put those. So I would love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know your thoughts. There were mixed reviews on Twitter. I'm curious to know if the audience on YouTube is different than the audience on Twitter. So looking forward to your feedback, looking forward to your thoughts on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Of course, when another team releases their jersey design, we'll dissect it, we'll go over it, and we'll give our thoughts on it. So thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day. Would love it if you could hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.